I'm Madz, and this is the Donner Backbeat. I'm super excited to get into this because this is actually one of my very first ever product endorsements. I'm so stoked. Thank you so much to Donner for reaching out to me and sending me this awesome kit. Let's get this open and let's get it set up. Once you get into it here, you open up the box, cymbal pad, accessory, 8-inch drum pad, hi-hat pedal, module, tube clamp, kick pad, and then here's the rack. Nice rack. Let's go. Let's open up these boxes and get it set up. Could not find a knife, but I did find an axe. So don't try this at home. Got a drum pad right here. Oh, nice. Pretty. Mesh heads, baby. Why is the axe kind of working? In here we have a 10-inch and an 8-inch head. There's our 10-inch. Here's our 8 right here. Feeling like a lumberjack right now. Here's your hi-hat pedal. Cymbal pad. Cymbal pad. There's another one right here. Donner gave us some drumsticks. Cymbal holders. If you take a look at these are great quality. Steel. No plastic up in here. Let's see what the accessory is. There's your plug-in for the module right there. These are, I'm guessing, for the drum heads right there. Let's get to the rack. These are actually really cool. I love this. We'll get there when we get there. It's our bag of clamps right there. Whoa! Oh, this thing is sweet. Oh, let's go. It's got a screen. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Here's our kick pedal. And here's our kick tower. Oh, check this out. Oh my gosh. And it's mesh. Woo! Donner. I'm pretty impressed. I'm not gonna lie. Mesh, baby. That's what we need right there. We got all of our wiring right here. All right, let's put it together. All right, here's gonna be the fun part. Me versus reading instructions. Not very good at that. Actually, I don't even know where the instructions are. I think I threw them somewhere. All right. Give me English. All right, I'm gonna start with this. Oh, check this out. Your inputs go right into the drum rack right here, so you don't have those freaking wires all over. That's actually awesome. I love that. There we go. All right, this is the D leg. All right, first leg is in. You get the first leg in, get the first leg out. Okay, anyway. Probably like that. Get our clamps out right here. Oh, check this out. So these clamps right here, they open and they flip. Just like that. That is awesome. So you don't have to take apart the tubes right here. You can clamp it right on and move it. I love that. Donner, you thought of everything. This thing is literally so easy to put together. I love it. So here's where we're gonna put our hi-hat. Let's get some cymbals on this baby. Here's a crash. I'm gonna make this my ride. Here's your hi-hat right here. All right, it's looking pretty good. Let's get the wiring in. Let's fire it up. All right, one of the best things about this kit, put your cables and check out the cable management right here. You're gonna plug right into the drum rack, so you're not running cords all through your E-kit. This thing is so clean. Oh my gosh, the engineering. All right, so we have here signal and LED. I'm not sure what LED is yet, but we're gonna find out. Swear to God, if this thing lights up. Literally, look how clean that is. That's awesome. This one, I'm guessing. All right, cables are in. We're gonna get this thing turned on. All right, I finally got this set up, played around with it a little bit, and let me tell you, this thing is going to blow your mind. First of all, you have all 4 mesh heads here, and including the kick tower, which is also mesh. And let me tell you, this thing is awesome. Donner literally thought of everything when making an electronic drum kit. First of all, the kick tower is so sturdy. It's so solid. You get a great kick there. I hate a kick tower that slides. It's shaky. It literally never sticks to the carpet, and it's just annoying to play. Donner, they figured this out. This thing does not move. It's right there with Velcro on both sides and a mesh head. Doesn't make a ton of noise. Another thing that's awesome here is this drum rack. This thing is heavy, sturdy, and it's not gonna shake around on you either. It feels so smooth, like actually playing an acoustic drum kit. Got myself a little ride right here. Got myself a little crash over here. And the hi-hat. Hi-hat too, the hi-hat pedal. It's super reactive, it's got great feel to it. Next thing, we're gonna get into the module over here. You have an electronic touchscreen module where you can select all of your drum kits that you want to use. There are so many. There's tons of sounds you can literally play on here for hours on different drum kits. I used to have an Alesis Nitro mesh kit, I believe, and one thing that used to drive me crazy about that drum kit would be when you're trying to change the position of each of the pieces here. These clamps, these are awesome. These literally will clamp right off instead of having to take apart each individual tube when you're trying to adjust your drum kit. The next thing that used to drive me crazy about my old Alesis drum kit is the snare. This snare does not move. Once you got it tightened up, it's tightened and it's not going anywhere. This thing is by far the nicest electronic drum kit I have ever played. And if all of that isn't a good enough selling point for you, lights! This thing literally lights up, and I can change it. Thank you so much to Donner. I am absolutely blown away. This kit is beautiful and has so many awesome features. You have got to try this kit, and you can check out my next full drum cover using the Donner Backbeat. I absolutely love this kit. I cannot wait to play, record, rehearse, and take the next step in my career with it. Thank you so much.